Hello, good morning everyone. I am your physics teacher and I will be teaching you physics in this class 11 as well as in class 12. Since I am out of a station, so I found some unique way to make videos for you. So here I am in my locality to make some videos on this. So in class 11, your first chapter is physics. So first of all, physical world. So first of all, we should know what is physical world and what is physics. Very important. What is physics? You should understood first. You should understand first. Then only you must go inside this subject. So what is physics? Physics is the study of nature. Physics is the study of nature and natural phenomena. Now, when we talk about this, what is nature and what is natural phenomena? So to explain this, I'll take some example and then I'll try to explain you. Now, you might have seen falling of rain, lightning to occur, sun always emits energy. You can imagine if sun always emits energy, after some days or some years, its energy will finish up. Then what will happen? A sudden very huge breakdown will be there and everything will get collapsed. Now question is that after how many years the sun will get collapsed? How long it does take? We don't have any idea about this. So when we want to answer these things, we will always take the help of this very special subject called physics. Many other things, many other examples are there. Like everything today is made up of atoms. Now how these atoms are composed? Atoms are composed into electron, proton and neutrons. Now how these things play a vital role in the construction of atoms and all these phenomena we observed. So this all we'll see in the atomic physics and inside the physics only. You see, when I shout from here, the people of the students of Don Bosco, will they hear? Answer is obviously not, they will not hear. But if I call in the mobile phone, everyone will hear my voice. Now what is happening there? When I talk, when I shout from here, nobody will listen my voice. But when you talk in the mobile phone, everybody will listen. Everybody will hear. So what is the difference between all these things? So all these phenomena we'll see under physics. So yeah, obviously here are some in this mobile phone example I took. There are some artificial things postponed there. But overall, if you see, this is also a natural phenomena. So when we study about nature, whatever we see in our locality, or locality, in our surrounding, all these are natural phenomena. And when we study about this study is called nothing but physics. So this is very important subject. And you already know, to study each and every subject you need some categorization. So physics is also categorized. How it is categorized? It is categorized under two domains. Remember, under two domains. Number one, macroscopic domain. Second one is microscopic domain. Again I am repeating. To study physics or any other subject, categorization is required. So physics is also categorized. To study physics, it is also categorized into two ways. One is called microscopic domain. Second one is called macroscopic domain. Now let us keep behind this microscopic. Let us see a little bit about macroscopic domain. So macroscopic domains means what? Whatever we can see, we can touch, we can feel about those natural phenomena when we study. That is called nothing but, that is categorized under macroscopic domain. The macroscopic domain is explained by a very special subject that is called classical physics. And under classical physics, some branches are there. So let me name them, these branches. Mechanical physics is there. Optical physics is there. Okay. So what is mechanical physics? Mechanical means, you see, running of fan. How does a fan runs? Due to motor. How does the automobile runs? Again, some phenomena are there. So these all things are categorized under mechanical physics. Secondly, optical physics. Optical means what? Light. So due to light, many phenomena are occurring, and we are very blessed that this kind of things are things we have experienced. So this is all categorized under optical physics. Okay, more are there. We'll see one by one later on. But when we see microscopic domain, microscopic means what? The things which we cannot see, the thing which cannot feel the happening of those things. So when we study those things, that is categorized under quantum physics, because these things cannot be explained by classical physics, which explains macroscopic domain. The quantum physics is another branch of physics which explains all those phenomena which could not be explained by classical physics. So in quantum mechanics, you see very microscopic things are there under nanometer, under yes, it is very small. Let's see atoms. Atom you have not seen. The atom is composed of electron, proton, and neutron. So inside the nucleus, already you know proton and neutron is there. Electron revolve around the nucleus. See, if you have not seen the atom, how will you see the electron and proton and neutron? So these are very minute level things. So when we study these things, this will categorize under quantum mechanics, and more smaller scales are also present. So I hope this video will be okay for you. As soon as I'll come back, I'll make some video with some formal level. Okay, for time being it's this much only. We'll see remaining things in the upcoming videos. Thank you very much.